Hi guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm making BLT mac and cheese in a Copper Chef XL. Okay, I'm starting out here in a pot I have set on medium heat. I have a quarter of a cup of butter melting, or a half a stick. I also have a 32-ounce block of Velveeta cheese. I'm going to get this in here with the butter and get that melting over medium heat. I'm just going to go ahead and add all my cheese in there. Okay, now that my cheese is starting to melt, I'm going to add in 4 cups of whole milk. And this milk is cold from being in the fridge, so I'm probably going to have to turn my temperature up a little bit because we want to get this nice and creamy and melt it together. So I'm just going to stick with this for a few minutes and stir it and make sure everything blends nice together as that milk heats up. Okay, now that my cheese sauce is nice and heated through, I have it down on low. In my Copper Chef I have some water boiling. I'm going to go ahead and boil up a pound of elbow macaroni, and I salted the water with about a tablespoon of salt. And I'm only going to let this go for about 5 or 6 minutes because you want it to have a good chew to it, because this is going in the oven and it's going to cook for a while in the oven. So I'm going to go ahead and bring this up to a boil, drain it. When it's done, we're ready for the next step. I'll be back. Okay, now that my elbow macaroni is done and drained, I have it back in the Copper Chef. I'm going to go ahead and add that cheese sauce back in there. Just going to give that a quick stir to get everybody together, mixed well. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 cups of shredded cheddar cheese. I'm using mild cheddar. I'm going to stir that in there quick. Okay, and let that starting to melt down in there. I'm going to add in 2 cups or 1 pint of grape tomatoes. You could also use cherry. I happen to like the grape. I think they're a little more flavorful myself. And I'm going to add in an 8-ounce bag of fresh spinach. This is going to substitute for the lettuce in a BLT. So we want to get this all down in there, and this will wilt up pretty quick there. The heat of that cheese. Get the rest of my spinach in here. Okay, just stir it all in here. It all wilts down. Okay, now that I have my spinach all mixed in, I'm going to put the lid on this that came with the Copper Chef. If you don't have a lid, just put foil over it. And I'm going to put this in a 350-degree oven, covered, for a half hour. Okay, my half hour's up and this just came out of the oven. And I'm going to sprinkle some panko breadcrumbs on here. It's just plain, it's not seasoned ones. Just a thin covering over top. Okay, now I have a pound or almost a pound of bacon that I crisped up in the oven and broke up into little bits. Me and my son Zach got into it a little bit. So there isn't quite a full pound, but there's enough. I'm sprinkling that on top of the mac and cheese. I'm going to put this back in the oven uncovered for about 5 minutes or so till it starts to brown on top, and then we'll get that out of there. Alright, my 5 minutes are up. I threw it under the broiler to get a quick brown. I didn't feel like waiting. Then I left it rest for 10 minutes on top of the stove. Let's go ahead and fix up a plate and see what we got. Alright guys, let me get in there and get a taste of this. See how nice and fluffed up the elbow macaroni got it finished cooking in the oven. And that's cooked nice. Right between soft and al dente. There's a little bit of spinach in there. It tastes really good, guys. Nice and creamy. The spinach gives it a little bit of a kick. You have that nice crunch of the breadcrumb and the flavor of the bacon. I didn't try a tomato, but I'm sure they're good. Okay, there you have it. BLT mac and cheese in a Copper Chef XL. Give it a try. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I'll see ya.